Hello everybody. We're going to take a look at Unit 4.2 on probability, and this one is compound events. Let's take a look at the problems. So a single die is rolled twice. What's the probability the first roll is a 3? And then the second, what is the probability the next roll is an even number? And lastly, what is the probability of showing a 3 on the first roll and an even number on the second roll? So this last one combines both of the first two with the word and, right? So that's a compound event, and they are connected by an and. So that's a cue to multiply your two answers from the first two. You multiply the first two answers together to get the odds of doing both on the last one. So let's take a look at the tablet. And we're going to roll a die twice. The odds that the first roll is a 3. So first roll you have 1, 3, and there are 6 numbers on a single die. So you've got a 3 is one of those 6 numbers. So you've got a 1 in 6 chance of, let's see, can't make this, 1 second. And get rid of some of these confusing numbers. All right, so the odds that we, let's get rid of that too. I'll just rewrite it, heck. Okay, the odds that the first roll is a 3. So each time you roll, the odds will be the same that you get a 3. And if you are combining the two, the odds would change. But each time you roll, there is a 1 in 6 chance that you will get any number, any one of these numbers. It's always 1 in 6. So this would be your answer. And this can't be reduced because it's a unit fraction, and unit fractions don't reduce. What are the odds that the second roll will be even? So whether it's the first roll or the second roll, each time you roll it, the odds of getting an even number will be the same. So how many even numbers are there on a single die? So you've got a 2 and a 4 and a 6, right? So you've got 3 out of 6 total. So 3 over 6, or 3 out of 6, that means if you do it if you throw the die 6 times, odds are you'll get 3 even numbers, right? So we have to reduce this, and these are both, they can be we can factor out a 3. So let's do that. We'll factor out a 3 from the top and the bottom. We'll get 1 over 2, and that's as low as we can go. It's a unit fraction, and so we're as far as we need to go in simplification. So what are the odds of both a 1 and a 2, of both 1 and 2, both of these happening? First roll is a 3, second roll is even. Because these are and, they both have to happen, we are going to multiply these two together. We're going to multiply those. I'm going to put an asterisk here. We're going to multiply those two together. So 1/6 times 1/2 is 1/12. And that will be our final answer. So if this were an or, which we're going to see in the next one, you would add these together. But it's compound. Think of this as like compound interest. They get multiplied together to have a stronger effect. So let's go back to WAMAP and see how we did. Okay, the probability that the first roll is a 3 was 1/6. We'll put our answer in that way. And the probability that it was an even would be 3 out of 6, which we reduced to 1 over 2, 1/2. And then the final answer is 1/6 times 1/2. We need that because both have to happen. 3 on the first roll, even number on the second roll, and we get 1/12. Okay, and let's see how we did. Okay, so we're still always counting the number of possibilities and the number of occurrences that we are looking for. So there was only 1 out of 6 possibilities in the first one. The second one, there were 3 out of 6, so it was 1 over 2. And then we multiplied these two together to get the answer for the last one, which is the probability of both things happening. So you'd have to roll the dice. You'd have to go 12 different times, rolling the dice twice to get your answer. Let's submit these and see how we did. All right, let's do it this way then. 1/6, 1/2, 1/12. All right, let's take a look at the next problem. A ball is drawn randomly from a jar that contains 4 red balls, 9 white balls, and 4 yellow balls. Find the probability of the given event. Give an answer as a reduced fraction. So this is important information regarding your answer. So the probability of drawing a red ball, we are going to add 4 plus 9 plus 4. That gives us 17. So 17 is going to be our denominator. Let's go look at the tablet. We've got something over 17, something over 17, and something over 17. And the odds of it being a red ball, well, we had 4 red balls, so we have 4 chances out of 17 of getting a red ball. The odds of a white ball, we had 9. There's 9 chances of getting a white ball. And the odds of either this one, odds of a red ball, so the odds of either a red ball or a white ball, we are going to add these two fractions together, and the denominators are already the same. So we're just going to simply add 4 plus 9 and get 13. And these numbers, 17 is prime, so it doesn't have any factors. So unless the numerator is divisible by 17, there's nothing you can do to reduce these. So these are our answers. Let's plug them in and see how we did. All right, so probability of a white ball, there are 4 white balls and a slash and 17 total balls. Second one, the odds of a white ball, I think I said the wrong color ball for this. Red ball, there are 4 red balls, so 4 out of 17. Probability of a white ball, there are 9 white balls out of 17, so those are your odds. And then red or white, we add these two together, and to add fractions, you have to have the same denominator. So we add 4 plus 9, and we get 13 slash 17 for our answer. So the difference between these two problems is if it's an AND situation, if you have to meet both requirements, you multiply them together. So that's harder to do. So then you're going to multiply to get the more intense answer. And here, if this is or, either this one or this one, then you are just weighing the two. Either one could happen, so we just add them together. So this is our answer, 13/17. Let's see how we did. Okay, awesome. So give these a try, get a similar question, and see how you do. If you run into trouble, click the Message Instructor button. Choose me as your recipient, and you don't even have to put in an explanation. Just click Send Message. I'll try to get back to you within 24 hours.